Hi everybody, today I'll present you my little pink bunny. First I will show how to cast on, starting by the black needle, one in the front, one in the back. For the first row, I will tell and show the number of rows on the screen during video. So first we go with the cast on, like this. I keep cranking till I have the number that I need. Then I will cast off, open the yarn feeder, remove the yarn, crank, and when it passes in front the yarn feeder, it's ready to be released and grab with the wool needle. You take the tip and go between the two little red teeth. So, and now it's time to close the end of the tube like this. I don't say any number yet because I will show you the number after. First important thing is how to make tube right now and how to do the closing. That's the most important thing for now. So you did the cast on and the cast off, and now continue with the closing of your tube. There, cut it. And now you got the tube for the head. That is 120 rows. 120 rows. The head and the ears, as you could see on the screen. So you fold it like this. I know it's weird, but it's gonna do your ears. So I use a rule to have the right size both side. So I will fold it like this, and with the wool needle after I will attach it. The yarn used is Bernat Premium size 4, 198 gram. So I will just grab half of a stitch on one side and on the other side. You could do with the mattress stitch if you're comfortable with it, but at that time I decided to go faster, and that way the newbies will be more comfortable too. So that's the most important thing, to make them realize that they can do it too. So now I go around it and just grab half of it like this, just half of stitch, and I will pull on it after. There, keep going. So we are working on the head, 120 rows for the head. Be sure to note that in your notebook for next time project, or to give it a go for this one. So I continue, you could see it. I put the video a little faster, hope it's not too fast, but that way the video is not too long. So pull after, grab it, it's time to pull, starting and ending like this, and I will go through the ears and attach those two together. So the head, it's coming slowly to be a bunny. So you got the ears. I will go sew in between them after. Now I will just sew the front and the back of the head by just pulling half of the stitch on both sides like this. Keep going, and don't go too tight, And I don't use any stuffing for this project. So if you don't have any stuffing at home, it's good. You don't need any. And it's gonna be like a lovey for little kids. So no plastic button for the eye either. So all you need is yarn there. And I will go do the same thing for the other side right now. So just grab half of the stitch, half of the V. If you're not comfortable with stitch, but the V. Pull a little bit. Like this. There. Look great. See the head is already a little bit stuffy. Almost finished for this side. And voila. So I will sew between the ears to attach it and secure it. And I will just continue the same, nothing fancy or complicated. Do a loop and attach with the knot. There. Bring it there to attach the head on the body later. So now we got the arms. 65 rows for the arms, like this. Ta-da! And for the body and legs, you will need 100 rows. So 65 and 100 rows. Note that. Fold it in half for the body and legs, and fold it for the arms. So you got 2 tubes for the body. There. Like this. And I just joined the 2 tubes together. So that way it will be secure. If you have any other cutter at home, you could use any cutter of yarn that worked on your machine. The machine used was a 22 needle machine as the Express Professional, but you could also use a manual looms if you don't have any machine yet. There, got it, and I did in the middle. So that way it's not in your way to work. So time to prepare the head to be attached on the body. So attach those extremities together to remove the square that it made on the bottom. It'd be easier to attach after. There. Ta-da! It looks like a bunny now. So time to attach it. Grab a full stitch now and a full stitch on the head. Full stitch on the arms or shoulder and full stitch on the head. I will do that to bring it together. You could do one time around the head or two. It's up to you, depending how many stitches you grab. As you could see, I have a little hole, but I don't want it at the end. I will do second sewing when I come back. Grab it. I continue on the shoulder, on the head, this. There. Continue, keep going. I will grab it, and when I'm okay with it, I will go and find the starting tail of yarn and attach it, the ending and the beginning of the tail together. There. Time to attach soon. There. Double knot all the time. Sorry. There. So now it's time to attach the body to create it. But you could also leave it when it is right now. If it's a young child, they be happy, don't worry. I just show a ADDI, not a ADDI, clever bumble maker for the tail later. But if you don't have it, don't worry, I will show you how to do a little tail with your machine, no problem. So I grab just 1/2 of stitch on both sides, like I did for the head. And I will stop close to the middle to keep some room for the legs. So I do a double knot like this, and it look like this. I will hide it in the double layer. Ta-da! You could leave it like this too. There. And I will do the same thing here. Put my tube flat and grab half of the stitch on both sides. Continue. And I try to always grab the same half. So if you decide to take the two close, keep with the two close. One, like this. There. Almost time to attach it with the bottom. Put it together and do a loop and a double knot. Like that. So I will do fold by the interior and sew the legs like I did for the body. I keep going like this. The rabbit is upside down. It's cute. So I finish one legs, keep a loop, do a knot and a double knot in it. There, got the excess and continue here. Continue. Like this. Almost finished. If you're still here at 16 minutes, can you put me a happy face in the comments section, please? Just to let me know that you still watching. And it give me an idea of if my video are too long. If I could keep people for 16 minutes, that's great. I'm happy with it. So I do a double knot here. And voila. I did in the double layer. There. You could put the bow around the neck at the end. So now for the arms, I will do like I did for the legs. Fold it and sew it together. Same thing. Attach with the double knot. Fold it in half. Hide your tail of yarn in the arm to prevent this one to be eyed at the end. So I do the same thing, just half of the stitch on both sides to close it. And I will do the same thing for the arms on the other side. Almost there. Keep going. Never give up. There. Close it. There. Ta-da! So you could decide to keep it like this. It's perfect like this. Or you could add a tail. Yeah, you could keep it like without the face or without the tail. So the pom-pom clover maker, I open one side and with a thinner yarn, I will go around very tight. A thinner yarn will create a pom-pom that was more dense. It's full. So I go very tight. It was size 3. I did one side and I will go open and continue the other side. And when it's done, it'll look like this. I prepare a long piece of yarn that I fold in half to attach a pom-pom. So you use your sharp scissors now and you cut it to create your pom-pom. So I have double my yarn. Why? Because sometimes when you just take one, it broke. So I prefer use double my yarn to do my pom-pom now. Open one side and pull and voila, magic it is. Shake it and remove the longer tail. Put that aside. And don't worry, I don't put that on my floor. I have garbage cans just aside my table. So when I do that, it go in the garbage. Time to attach the tail. So if you want to attach the tail, never go too low. It won't look great. So go like 2.5 or 3 centimeters. So I attach one side, grabbing 2 stitch or one, and go on the other side, and then the yarn twist, and you do a double knot to secure it. So if you don't want to use your pom-pom maker for this part, or if you want to do it with your machine, it's possible. You just have to use the same amount of yarn that I use for the muzzle at the end. So that's the muzzle part. I did 8 rows. So I just pull one side, close it, and do the second side and close it. So it will create like a circular pad. So you could use that as a tail like this, or like I will use it for this one, a muzzle. So you pick in the middle and go again in the middle, and we'll create like a bow or 8. Number 8. It look like this. I try to just graph it on the, not graph it, but create a mouth, but I was not good at it, so I decided to hide it with this. The muzzles look better, and the eyes are with yarn, so it's safer for under 3 years old babies. I just grab it like this. So I grab one stitch on the side of the muzzle and one stitch on the head. There. Continue. Almost there. 23 minutes video. You still there? If you are, thank you. I appreciate. Almost finished. The tail of yarn is not that long, so that's why I just keep myself very close to my work. There. Almost finished. Hope you enjoyed the video and it was not too hard to follow. Almost finished. Try to find the tail, attach it like this, and hide it in the head. Wish you a great week. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next week for a new video. Ciao, ciao. You could also add a bow with the ribbon on it if you'd like. If not, it's still good. Ciao, ciao.